playoffs start? Are they just keep it like
Yeah, so playoffs are gonna start, yeah, on a Tuesday and Thursday, and then back-to-back games. Win on aggregate or go home. I didn't actually read into what the third game tiebreaker is though. I probably should look into that, even though it won't affect us.
They'll probably do it.
how crazy would
Oh, we forgot to switch clubs.
In trouble.
Oops. All right, I'll go to mute me and turn you guys up.
Good evening and welcome to another Muskegon Risers eNPSL match day hosted by Virtual Pro Gaming. Muskegon coming off of a big night on Tuesday, taking away 6 points, returns to the pitch, taking on Las Vegas Legends early today. Muskegon will be wearing their all-green kits, while Las Vegas will be wearing the all-whites. Muskegon, with their starting lineup, we have Brino Leal in the back between the pipes, Danny Robinson, Omar Nahar, Jose Angel, and Eddie Cardona across the back, Hofdog, Rojo Siete, and Coach Styles through the midfield, and then Leonard, Marshall, and Jack Wilds, who's coming off of just an absolute massive game on Tuesday, leading the front line for the Risers. My name's Justin Carr, and I'm here with Isaac Bowers, and our stream master is always Danny Robinson. How you doing today, Isaac?
Not too bad. How are you?
Another great day. Really looking forward to this match against Las Vegas. They're sitting 6th in the table right now. Risers solidified their spot at the top after big 6 points on Tuesday. Risers already trying to get behind the Las Vegas line. It was Leonard, but we have a great opportunity this week to come away with 12 points and really just show the league that we're here for the long run.
Couldn't agree more.
The ball does get poked out for Las Vegas throwing Leonard supporting defensively, working with, now played up to Marshall, out to Wilds. Wilds knocks it outside to Cardona coming up the right side. Dispossessed by Las Vegas. Las Vegas plays a nice through ball behind our back line. Risers recover well, push the ball back, slow the attack down. As Las Vegas tries to swing it out to the opposite side of the field. Robinson now coming back. Leal comes out, gives it a nice punch to clear the ball after a dangerous cross by Las Vegas.
Las Vegas looks good right now.
They're coming out strong.
Yeah.
They had a really nice counterattack after the Cardona giveaway. But Risers trying to play up over the top. We had success with it last week. Marshall settles it. Now it's Styles. Leo just can't find the back of the net. Kind of continuing his struggles from Tuesday. Having a ton of opportunities, just not able to find the netting.
Yeah, that was tough last week. He was there in all the right places, just couldn't finish.
Well, hopefully that's a one and done thing tonight. We'd like to have him put a few back. Now, Isaac, you said during pregame today that your call is Risers 3-1 over Las Vegas. Are you going to stand by that?
Yep.
I like the confidence. I'm not so sure Leal's going to be too happy with you predicting no clean sheet. So I'm excited to see him prove you wrong.
Yeah, obviously that'd be awesome if we won, like 5-0, 6-0, but I just felt like it was about to be 3-1. Vegas is hungry. They're sitting sixth at the table and love to creep up a spot or two before playoffs.
Absolutely. And speaking of playoffs, with our big night on Tuesday, the Risers did mathematically clinch a playoff spot for the eNPSL. So congratulations to the squad. Toughdog now through the middle, working outside to Wilds. Wilds leaves it for Cardona. Cardona swings it, looking for Leonard on the back bar. Great defense by Vegas as they clear the ball up. Rojo Siete, though, with a quick turnover, collecting the ball, finding Styles. Styles knocks it to Off-Dog to Leonard. Leonard looking for Marshall through the center, just couldn't squeeze the ball through the back line as Vegas clears it out wide. It'll be Cardona on the Risers throwing. Cardona with a long throw into the 18, looking for gas to use it for Leonard, but Vegas is able to clear it up back towards midfield. Vegas now playing into space, trying to play up over the top of a recovering Danny Robinson. Leonard does well to come all the way back to the 18.
Both teams have only had a couple of chances. Well, we just can't. Neither team can do much in the offensive third, I feel like.
They're feeling each other out still, trying to figure out what point of attacks are going to be successful. Arshavin with the intercepted pass gives it right back to Las Vegas. Las Vegas working through the 18. Big defensive play by the Risers to clear it up and out of play for a Vegas throw-in on the touchline. It's now Arshavin comes away with the bouncing ball. And it's cleared straight out of bounds for Vegas throw-in. Vegas now working on the touchline, trying to get some sort of combination. Great little through ball in behind. It's Vegas at the top of the 18, trying to get a shot off Rojo Siete. And Omar Nahar returning to the squad, doing well to come away with the ball and clearing it all the way back down towards the Vegas goalkeeper. Entering the 40th minute now, the Risers and Las Vegas are still level at zeros. Vegas, I believe, probably has a bit of an edge in possession. No real squad has any advantage, I would say, in terms of dangerous opportunities.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I feel like they've had it a little more also.
It's now Cardona on the outside, working with Wilds. Dispossessed at midfield by the Vegas midfield. Now coming back the other way. Vegas has 4-on-4 opportunity. Trying to beat Omar, but Omar steps in, reads the ball, finds Wilds on the outlet pass out. Now to Marshall. Marshall leaves it for Rojo Siete. Siete finds Style. Style has Leonard on the left side. Instead goes up over the top for Wilds. Wilds has a one-time shot.
Oh!
And it was well taken. He just couldn't find the back of the net. Oh, man.
What a ball.
Styles, we talked about it on Tuesday. He's been just absolutely phenomenal with his little looping over the top balls. I thought for sure he was going to look for Leonard on the left side, but he left it. Man, he found Jack Wilds excellently there. Going into halftime, we are still level at zeros apiece. We'll take a quick peek at the statistics. As we predicted, Las Vegas has a slight edge in possession, 51 to 49%. Risers are leading on shots, 2-1. Vegas has no shots on goal. Risers are 50% on net. So it's, by the numbers, it's a pretty close game.
Yeah. It's been a slightly boring game besides that last chance we just had. Up until that point, it was just midfield, just trying to figure something out.
Trying to play the beautiful game.
Mm-hmm.
Now resuming their match after a quick halftime. Risers still in their all-green kits, moving from right to left on your screens now. Vegas will take the kick to get us underway in the second half.
Here we go, boys.
Vegas working through the midfield after the restart. Looks like one of Vegas's players went down. with an injury. But they do get behind the back line. Robinson steps in, says absolutely not. Risers coming back the other way. Leonard now looking for Coach Styles, but the ball was just a little bit behind him as it rolls out for a Vegas throw-in. Nice 1-2 play, or 1-2 touch play by the Vegas Legends off the throw, and Rojo Siete though steps in, wins the ball. Styles, who's sitting on a yellow card, according to my screen now. I didn't see the yellow card that he received.
Either did I. I must have missed it.
It was a stoppage. It was a foul called on Vegas. It will be a Risers free kick just inside of Las Vegas's half.
Here we go.
Risers playing well to the outside, trying to sell it down, earn a corner kick off of a good defensive play by the Vegas Legends. Styles plays it short to Leonard. Leonard looking at that back bar, just overstruck. And the Risers will earn a second corner kick. Styles goes long to the opposite corner of the box, finds Omar. Omar's trying to get it into the center, but Vegas does well to clear it out. Entering the 55th minute now, still level at zeros. Both teams trying to just figure out a way to get behind the back line. Vegas trying to get a centering pass, earn a corner kick as the Risers clear it out. Long corner by Vegas, collected easily by the Risers. Danny knocks it to Leonard. Leonard has space in front of him. Goes
Good ball.
swings the field big time to Wilds, who knocks it down to Rojo Siete. Siete plays it up over the top to Wilds. Wilds tries to knock it down into the center. Big save by the Vegas goalkeeper. Vegas is on a quick counterattack now. Risers just trying to slow him down. Vegas has done really well through the midfield. Our back line has stayed organized, though, and has not given them a dangerous opportunity, but props to the Vegas midfield for their possession.
Yeah, they're playing really well. I did not expect this. They're playing like they were a couple weeks ago when they're on top of the table.
Yeah, no kidding. Risers now trying to win the ball at midfield. Hofdog comes into play.
Oh, that's tough.
That's tough. It bounces off an injured Leonard, which is not good news for the Risers. We need his pace and his finishing up top. It's now Siete working with Wilds. Wilds finds Marshall. Marshall back to Wilds. Wilds to Coach Styles. Styles trying to find Leonard, but he's covered by about 3 defenders. Now it's Las Vegas coming the other way. 1-on-3 opportunity. Omar does well to win the ball for the Risers. Vegas knocks it right back down through the midfield.
They're pressuring really well, and they're staying as a unit and working.
They get back behind the back line, but Brino Leal, I apologize, with a big save, pushes it up over top of the bar, giving the Vegas Legends a corner kick, but it's collected safely by Leal. Brino Leal returning to the Risers lineup today in the back and proving to everybody that he belongs in the back. Risers now with an opportunity at the top of the box. It's Hofdog. Instead of the shot, gives it up. Coach Styles now to Hofdog through the midfield. We're coming up into the 73rd minute, 74th minute now. It's Leonard on the outside. Looks like Leonard is healed up after his quick injury. Vegas on the ball, intercepted by Robinson to Styles. Styles to Wild. Wild goes up over the top looking for Marshall, but Vegas back line read it all the way. Leonard trying to come away with just a lucky bounce. We cannot find a way through the back line.
Both teams are going to be hungry and pushing up and trying to counter quickly here.
But who's going to make the mistake? That's the question.
Hopefully them.
It was a foul called on Leonard. It will be a Vegas free kick near midfield. They try to go a little chip pass over the back line. Robinson recovering well. As Cardona, I believe it was, cleared the ball out of the air inside of the 6 for the Risers. Now the ball settled for Marshall. Marshall has
Here we go.
Wild's pace is what we need.
Oh!
Big defensive play, but Risers trying to create the turnover in the 18. But Vegas does well to clear the ball. That might have been our opportunity there. Wilds just wasn't able to keep the defender off his back.
Yeah, that's unlucky. That's tough.
But the Risers continue now with a 1-2 touch. Gives Wild some space. Working now with Leonard. Leonard finds Styles. Styles goes up. Trying to be a little cheeky on the little looping pass. Vegas now coming back the other way. Playing out of the pressure is Vegas. Going up over the top. Very heavy ball. Wasted opportunity for Vegas.
Held the square button just a little too long.
It's Leal on the goal kick. Goes long. Vegas wins the ball out of the air. The loose ball is collected by Cardona and played up line. Deflected again by Vegas as they come away with it. Coming into the 89th minute. Vegas has an opportunity and are able to find a late goal.
Oh, that's tough.
Heartbreaking for the Risers. They were able to find the space out on the back, get the early cross in the 90th minute. Absolutely shocking.
There will be a minimum of 2
Risers
minutes.
have just a few seconds left in this match to figure out a way to scrape a point away.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. He had about little to zero angle to shoot that. He managed to sneak it in near post.
Risers now working, trying to find an opportunity. Big save by the Vegas Legends. Risers with the last opportunity of the match, and Styles swings it in long to Robinson. Robinson leaves it for Arshavin. Arshavin puts it on frame.
Oh, it looks like it went
it
on
was Leonard who put it on frame. I apologize. I was a touch behind. Risers with one more corner kick, swinging it into the top of the box, trying to earn something. And Leonard! Oh no! Leonard with the last opportunity of the match. The acrobatic bicycle kick just can't find the back of the net. It's a game of inches, and Leonard, the Risers just weren't able to convert tonight. Oh, it's absolutely heartbreaking. So close.
That would have been amazing.
I mean, all credit has to go to Las Vegas for coming away with the win and finding a way to come away with the 3 points. But I mean, the Risers just had to find the back of the net. That's what it really comes down to. You're going to get scored on. You have to find a way to get on the board yourself.
We were close. I felt like we had more opportunities in the last 30 seconds of that match than we did all game.
I think you're right. Danny, how do you feel about that one?
That sucks. It came from my side too. I want to see the replay because I was playing it narrow. Yeah, that was my fault. I think I probably should have been wide when I should have got out wide right there. But yeah, I was playing it narrow because I knew they were going to come back in. But I thought that first pass was going to be narrow and out wide.
Right, they played the space very, very well.
Yeah, that sucked.
I mean, even then, it looked like he did not have any room to put that ball in, and he just...
Yeah. Omar's right there, so that sucks.
Looks like a glitch in the Matrix to me. Well, a little bit of a humbling match for the Risers after 2 big wins. I mean, everybody knows that Vegas is at least in the competitive side of the table, I should say. So they've had a stint at the top.
Yeah, that was a good game. I thought both teams played well. I mean, it's unfortunate they snuck one in there, but it's a tough one to swallow, though. That's always a heartbreaker in the 90th minute.
The good news is we will return shortly with a second game, and the Risers have an excellent opportunity to make up for the loss and still come away with 3 points tonight.
Yeah, that'd be big. That'd be big. I'm trying to see how Buffalo has done, but I can't. Their stats aren't popping up right now. Oh, I lied. Buffalo beat Fort Worth 3-0. And Buffalo's third and Fort Worth is fourth on the table.
Holy smokes. You said Buffalo beat Fort Worth 3-0?
Yep. And in the table, it goes 3 and 4. Them.
That is a statement game.
Yeah, that's big. I'm kind of surprised by that, actually. Especially 3-0.
And I believe Denton was still at 2 after Tuesday as well, right?
Yep.
I'd like to hear how Denton did in their first match of the night as well.
Yeah, it's getting narrow now. Teams are playing good. See, no.
Just looking at that replay, the Risers back line did everything right except for get the touch. It was just
that's tough.
The perfect ball. It was the only ball that was going to work.
So right here, I'm not thinking he's going to go out wide. I think they're going to play it through the middle, so I try to cut in. Then he goes out wide. I'm screwed. But then I still think we got it covered. Man, that's tough. And then I really thought we were actually going to score after that because we got like 4 shots on target.
I mean, Leonard's bike was just top class.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
I think I would have woken up everybody else in the house with a celly. Looks like we're jumping in rather quickly for our second match. At least all of our boys are ready.
I'm thinking we are, but I'm not totally sure.
I guess we'll see when Ozark FC decides to join the game.
I think Omar's going to join us here in a second. If they don't start the game before he joins us.
Excellent. I love surprise interviews.
Denton beat Boston City in their first game tonight. I don't know the score yet.
Boston City, I believe, was near the bottom of the table?
Thought so too.
Yep, near the bottom. Yep.
I think they're right above Milwaukee. Speaking of Milwaukee, big news out of the city across the lake. They got 2 points on Tuesday. Not goals, points. That means they tied twice.
That's good.
I can't confirm whether or not they scored. I don't know the goal. Maybe it was just, I don't know, 0-0 games apiece, but they didn't lose.
That's always good for the morale.
When you're sitting at over 100 or negative 100 goal differential, any point is a good point.
Yeah. Tonight, Buffalo plays Denton in Game 2. That'll be a big one.
That's a good one.
Do we know how many points behind their Buffalo is with Denton?
Not off the top of... Oh, go ahead, Danny.
So Buffalo's at 47 points and Denton's at 49, and I think they both just won, right? So it's 52-50.
Your math checks out.
So yeah, Buffalo, if they beat Denton, they jump them on the table.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah, we need to win, otherwise we're only going to have a 1-point lead. No, actually, we wouldn't have a 1-point lead. We'd be in...
We'd drop.
Yeah, we'd drop. So yeah, we definitely got to beat Ozarks.
I need some Risers goals. We got shut out in the first match. We're gonna get hot in this game.
11 sounds reasonable.
for a slow night. We're still waiting on Ozark to join the match, though. Any word on Omar? Are we able to get him into the chat?
He's leaving me on red, I think. I think he's upset and hasn't checked his messages. Hold on, so Buffalo had to play Fort Worth and Denton tonight?
Yeah.
It's a tough draw.
Sheesh.
I'd say.
That's a tough draw. I'm sure their boys were rather nervous about tonight.
Yeah, for Buffalo, that's like kind of potentially make or break these two games right now. Playing Fort Worth 4 and then Denton at number 2. When they had a big 3-0 victory over Fort Worth. Probably confidence is through the roof.
It looks like Ozarks is playing a game in between the games instead of playing us.
That's an interesting choice.
So we might have an 11:15 kickoff.
Why wouldn't they just hit their circle buttons and leave the game?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Maybe they're trying to ice the kicker. I don't know.
Let's make the Risers wait even longer. Let's play a new game.
if you head on over to the NPSL Facebook page, though, Ozark did have a nice little article about them today. And
What did it say?
Well, there was a lot to ignore because there was a lot of photos of their manager at Man United, which I am just not a fan of. So once you got over the graphics, just talked about his experience with pro clubs and how the eNPSL is bridging the gap for Ozarks in the meantime while there's nothing going on. Yeah, mostly what it's about.
I think that's kind of what it's been for a lot of teams, especially the smaller or maybe more like fresh NPSL squads. This gives all of the fans an opportunity to stay engaged with the club, and it brings something new to the table.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome playing people from around the country representing different clubs, getting to know stuff. I wish, obviously I wish you guys were in season, just for talking points and being able to see some of these clubs in real life and actually just going to games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Because you're pretty local, so you'd be able to make it out to a Risers match.
Most definitely. And then I heard you guys have the indoor team, which is probably more my style because it gets a little hot out.
Don't want to sit in the sun too long.
Yeah, but there's a few cold ones that's more bearable, but I don't know the rules with that. Some stadiums you can, some stadiums you can't.
Well, we play at a high school. So, unfortunately, unless there's talks of loosening some restrictions, but I don't know of that. That's a good question for Matt, who is our president.
Well, I guess I'll have to bring a cold Gatorade Zero.
Always stay hydrated.
Yeah, dude, I wish Gatorade Zero would sponsor me, man. I'd down this stuff.
I do like Gatorade Zero. I mean, the first time I had it, I thought it tasted a little weird, but that was just complaining about the lack of sugar.
Yeah, regular Gatorade tastes like a cup full of sugar for me now.
Yeah.
Like Kool-Aid.
Once you drink a few zeros, you're like, oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I was looking to double check there wasn't a sponsor, like a Powerade sponsor. I'm like, oh, but wait, if you had Powerade Zero, that is way better.
I don't know if you, like, at some of the gas stations around here, you can, like, go in and they have this athletic drink. It's literally just called Sport Drink. There's no, like, cool name to it. It's just Sport Drink.
I mean, straight and to the point. You know what it's for?
What is this drink for? Sport?
I feel like Michael Jordan never really capitalized on the secret stuff. I mean, everyone would have picked that up.
Oh my goodness, my secret stuff. I wonder if, what, that was Disney? Or no.
I don't remember.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. I was gonna say, Looney Tunes are not Disney. Warner Brothers, I wonder if they put a patent on it because it was in their movie.
Probably so. That sounds like a Warner Brothers
big
move.
update. Buffalo is playing a rescheduled versus Central Florida tonight, playing 3 total games. 1 versus Fort Worth, second game versus Central Florida, and then the third game tonight is against Denton.
So they got a big night.
3 playoff teams in one night? Jeez.
Yeah. Is Central Florida in the top 10?
Yeah, they're currently in 7th place.
So to say they're kind of right where the separation between the what I would call the real playoff contenders or championship contenders rather break off.
Yeah, that gap between playoff teams and non-playoff teams is 10 points.
Yeah, it's pretty massive.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, I don't want to say the playoff field is set, but it looks like it's set. Now we're just jockeying for position. And then there's another gap from the top 4. Another 10-point gap.
Really?
Between 4 and 5?
Yeah.
Man. So you really, I mean, earning that 1 or 2 position at the end of the regular season really sets you up with a good draw. Because I'm assuming we're circle seating.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, but after the first round, the first round is going to be tough, but after the first round, I think it's a crapshoot.
Everybody's probably beaten everybody at that point.
Yeah, for sure. I think we still have Buffalo on the schedule, so that's going to be a big game here coming up.
Do we play Fort Worth at all or no?
Yeah, we played them. So we played them on Tuesday, then we had to play them on a Thursday. It was like almost a back-to-back, it felt like.
Yeah, and we split it with them. We won the first round, and then they won the second.
Yep.
That was the week, Isaac, that we lost commentating capabilities.
Yep.
The big power outage of 2020 that will be remembered. Not like anything else big has happened in 2020.
Yeah. The Muskegon Risers lost their left back for a Thursday.
I hope to see that on Barstool next year. This moment in sports history.
Danny Robinson unable to stream.
Buffalo is currently tied at half with Central Florida. Don't know the score.
I wonder if Ozark's game was a makeup game as well.
They have orders from the higher ups, it appears, to not start until 11:15.
Man, they should really stick it to the man.
No. Yeah, this is brutal.
It'd be a shame if our forwards took it out on them.
Leonard Marshall and Wilds. I was trying to go
play. Go ahead.
Scores 9 goals.
That would be wonderful. That'd be a good way to end the night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the end of the night. It's been a long day.
No kidding.
We played Buffalo in the final game of the year. My stat guy just told me.
Wow, that's a good game, good pressure heading into playoffs.
It's gonna mean every game counts up until.
We'll probably bench our starters, rest those thumbs.
Taper off just a little bit. Give the prospects a chance to shine.
Give the prospects, the youngsters, a chance to get up.
Hey, we got to get them some real game experience, man.
All right, it's 11:15. If it goes to 11:16, I'm. Oh,
there you go.
There it is.
They heard that you were gonna come for him, man.
They didn't even let me finish the sentence. That's how it goes. Oh, really? Dream Team kids? You're gonna come out like that in 11th place, and I'm not muted, so everyone just heard that? My bad.
That's all right. That's all right.
Nice.
So Danny typically keeps his mic muted, and every once in a while he'll have a little chirp sesh going on that only Isaac and I can hear. It's extremely entertaining.
Oh, that's good. Glad they got to listen in for a hot sec.
Finally, after a long intermission, the Risers are back, taking on Ozark FC with our second matchup tonight in the eNPSL, hosted by Virtual Pro Gaming. Risers have put on the fresh kits, and we're now wearing blue, as Ozark will be wearing their all-red kits. Risers moving from left to right on your screen. The starting lineup will be the same as our first match. Risers already pressuring forward. Marshall was called offside as the Risers played through the middle. It's now Ozark. Oh, I apologize. They weren't dispossessed. They're working now down the outside. Defended well by Rojo Siete. And Rojo Siete knocks the ball out of play for an Ozark throw-in. Risers with the throw-in, finds Coach Style. Style finds Rojo Siete. Siete has Hofdog with them. Hofdog goes up to Marshall. Marshall goes to Wilds. Wilds trying to get in behind, hold off his defender. Defended well by Ozark's left back as they clear it back towards midfield. Oh, big touch by Ozark as they're pressuring into the box now. Shot goes just wide. Leal had it covered. Off the quick corner kick, driven in near post. Ozark shot goes wide left. Leal is on the goal kick. Long goal kick, switching fields, looking for Leonard. It's collected by Ozark, then dispossessed by Arshavin. Now it's Style. Style's looking up over the top for Wilds. He's played the ball into the space. Wilds settles, has one on his back, knocks it back to Cardona. Cardona looking for the early cross, decides against it, goes to Siete, back to Cardona. Miscommunication by the Risers. Siete does come away with the clearance, though. Trying to find the back corner in the space of the 18. It's cleared by Vegas, or I apologize, Vegas was the first game, cleared by Ozark. Robinson now working with Leonard. Leonard to Style to Siete. Off to Hofdog. Back to Siete. Siete looking for Styles in the middle. Playing just a little too direct. Brito comes off his line, collects it easily.
They're pressuring really well on the defensive end on us, and they're making us, have to play the one ball. And they're getting a turnover.
You're right. They're coaxing us into that long ball, if you will.
Yep.
We'll have to see what Styles has up his sleeve, because that's been his most dangerous ball the last couple games. But if that's what they want him to do, he's going to have to figure something else out.
Yeah.
Cardona comes away with the ball, plays up to Wilds. Wilds collects it, knocks it to Siete. Siete to Hofdog. Hofdog out to Robinson. Robinson plays up the line. Intercepted by Ozark. Rojo Siete does recover well to win the ball back with the help of Hofdog now.
Whoa.
By Ozark. Risers have to figure out the midfield.
That was good.
That's been our strong part, our strong point of our team this entire season has been our midfield, and we've lost the midfield battle in the first game, and we're struggling to be effective in the second game tonight. It's Leonard now who's gotten behind the back line, working along the corner,
Oh,
trying
so
to get it
cool.
in front of the net, or in front of the net, wins a corner kick. Risers so short. Played into the box, cleared by Ozark, settled by Hofdog. Hofdog cuts it back, finds Robinson. Robinson looks to swing it across the back line, goes to Arshavin up to Siete to Wilds, then out to Cardona. Cardona up to Styles. Styles looking for the 1-2 touch with Wilds, just couldn't get the right angle on that ball. I think the nicest thing progressing through the season for me is that the Risers have really started settling on a consistent lineup, maybe 1 or 2 changes. But I finally learned everybody's position. It was the first couple weeks when I didn't know anybody's name. I felt like I was doing a horrible job. But now I feel like I got everybody's names. I may make mistakes, but I'm happy about it.
I would be too. I'm not there yet.
You got the one with the big star over top of his head, though.
Yeah, that's Danny. Update: Buffalo wins 1-0. I'm assuming that's against Central Florida.
So Buffalo's on a big night. They've already taken 6 points. They have a third game yet tonight, which was a makeup game. Now it's Ozark working on the outside. Risers trying to figure it out. Leonard left the game. Not sure what happened there. Hopefully, that sounds like his connection may have dropped. Hopefully he gets back on quickly.
He won't be able to get back on. That's happened to me before. That's devastating.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that's tough.
So, an unofficial red card to the Risers. Jeez Louise. Pressure's on.
His,
Go ahead.
His computer guy's there though, right? Okay.
All right.
The referee has indicated
Ozark pushing on the
there will be a minimum of
outside,
2
looking to cross it in.
minutes.
Leal does come away with it. Long. Leal gives Marshall an opportunity. Marshall's shot gets blocked and goes out for a Risers corner kick. Coming up to halftime, Risers have a corner kick opportunity, swinging into the box, defended well by Ozark. Risers again trying to get it into the middle. Marshall's trying to settle it as a shot of his own blocked. And the referee says that'll be it. Welcome to halftime. Man, Risers lost Leonard due to some internet issues. Omar is stepping in and playing both characters, is what Danny told me.
That's tough.
We're going to have to rally around Coach Styles, figure out what the game plan is for the second half, because the Risers need to come away with 3 points this game.
Yeah, especially with Buffalo on a roll right now.
Now, let's see. The last time Risers win a man down was against Fort Worth in our first game when Coach Steve went Super Saiyan Steve and got two quick yellow cards. We ended up winning that game, so I'm excited to
That's true.
to see what the Risers can pull out of their hats this half.
Yeah, we haven't had very many shots.
We've gotten behind their back line. We just haven't been dangerous with it yet.
Yeah.
Hofdog and Rosiete working together. Dispossessed by Ozark. Ozark working their way back the opposite direction. Long ball trying to play up over top. Settled by Ozark. They have an opportunity at the top of the box. Defended well by Cardona as he blocks the shot and clears it out wide. Rolls out 4 and Ozark throw in. Ozark takes it quick, now working on the outside. Trying to get in back behind the back line again. It's Omar. To Omar. Passes it to himself.
Oh.
Fantastic. It's Cardona now. Working up with Wild. Back to Cardona. He's looking for Hofdog, but a big defensive stop by Ozark. But Hofdog wins the ball right back. Finds Styles now to Omar, who's playing in place of Leonard on the left wing. Goes to Marshall. Marshall has one to beat in front. Dispossessed as Ozark's coming back the other way. They played it up over the top. They were called for offside. Robinson now working on the left side. Working for Hofdog. Now to Siete. Back to Hofdog. Hofdog swings it out to Arshavin and Cardona. Now it's to Marshall. Marshall finds Wilds. Wilds looking for Omar. Just out of his reach. Cleared well by Ozark. Coming into the 59th minute now. Cardona recovers well. Plays up line to Wilds. Wilds finds Styles. Styles goes to Hofdog. Hofdog to Omar. Omar trying to find Wilds through the center. Just can't find the right pass. It's Ozark now.
Here we go, boys.
Coming through the midfield. Working along the outside, trying to play the long ball. Leal comes out of his box, gets a good fist to it, and is able to keep it in. Muskegon gotta be offside, you're right. Marshall left a little bit early on his run there.
It looked too good to be true.
At least we're starting to find some opportunities, though, as Ozark gets an opportunity there. Coming into the box, Arshavin does well to recover and knocks it out for an Ozark throw in. Ozark now at the top of the 18, dispossessed, wins it right back off Coach Styles' foot. Styles wins it right back, looking for Wilds on the outside. Looks like we're just trying to rush stuff forward and play a little bit too direct.
Yeah.
We've been more successful as a unit when we've played slower through the midfield and then without much of a warning, then we attack.
Yeah.
Ozark now on the ball. Taken away, it's now Hofdog. Hofdog leaves it for Siete. Siete finds Marshall. Marshall has an opportunity here. Gives the shot away, but it was blocked and collected easily by Ozark's goalkeeper as he kicks it long. Robinson has to win it out of the air. So it was settled by Ozark. They control the ball along the outside. Robinson's defending. Omar does well to come back and help. Omar wins it himself, finds Hofdog. Hofdog back to Omar. Omar finds Coach Styles. Styles leads Omar. Omar cuts it back, tries to beat his defender.
Oh,
unlucky. The touch was the right touch. The ball rolled into the defender that he had already beaten. Siete and Hofdog now working in the midfield. Coach Styles finds Hofdog. Back to Styles. Styles has Cardona out wide. That's where he goes. Cardona plays up.
Oh, just gives it though.
Cardona on the throw-in after Ozark's clearance. Coming into the 80th minute. Siete finds Jack. Wilds is called offside. frustrating game for the Risers.
Yeah.
Miles comes away with a big turnover. Goes to Styles. Styles finds Marshall. Marshall finds Wilds. Wilds has a shot.
There we
In the
go.
back of the net. Finally, the Risers are able to put something together inside of the box. It was Marshall who left it for Wilds. Wilds finds the far bar, buries it in the 82nd minute to give the Risers their first goal on the night, and then even more so take the lead 1-0 over Ozark.
Great ball, great shot. We just haven't seen too many of those.
Wilds coming forward again, goes up over the top looking for Omar. Omar, his opportunity saved, or rather wide, as Ozark has the goal kick. Going long, it's Arshavin, or Cardona rather, collecting the ball. Now it's Hofdog. Just trying to play it long.
Ooh.
Looks like Marshall was offside again. Ozark trying to get the equalizer, defended well by Hofdog. Hofdog finds Wilds. Wilds and Marshall. It was Wilds trying to play Marshall up over the top end of the space, but Ozark defended well, 89th minute. Risers need to close this game up. Coach Styles wins the ball.
Here we go, boys.
Styles comes away with it yet again. He finds Cardona on the outside. Cardona plays up to Wilds. Wilds has space in front of him into the corner. Swings it across the back line, and Ozark, with a sketchy touch, gives up the corner kick. Ball's played long to Arshavin. He's dispossessed as Ozark tries to clear it long.
Call it, sir.
We're just waiting for the final whistle now. Risers doing well to kill the final seconds of the match. Fouls called on Ozark.
One more. Let's put her home.
Let's at least take the opportunity. Risers try to play it in front of the box, cleared by Ozark, and with that, referee says, that's the game. Risers scrape away the 3 points for their first victory tonight. Pretty stressful game, honestly. We lost Leonard early in the first half due to some internet issues. Omar did well to step in and play both a center back position and a left winger. Danny, how do you feel about this one?
I'm just glad we won. I'm glad we got the 3 points, but I really wanted to take it to them for having us wait, but our offense wasn't really like on all cylinders how it usually is.
Yeah, it was a result. It was an ugly result, but we're never going to complain about 3 points.
Nope.
I'm sure Styles will have some notes for the boys, and in training this weekend, we'll get back on the same page and come into Tuesday ready to go.
Yeah, it was just, tonight was kind of odd. But yeah, we got 3 points, I guess. But yeah, it was a really odd night. I would have thought we would have came away with all 6 tonight, but just getting 3 was tough enough, to be honest. Those games were pretty difficult.
Well, Muskegon does have a target on their back right now. They're sitting top of the table. I believe we've kept top of the table so far, or with the 3 points tonight. But everybody's gunning for us.
Do we know the score of the Buffalo game?
No. Not the second game, I do not believe. Let me try to see if someone said anything.
Because I think they might have jumped us on goal differential alone.
Really?
Yeah.
That'll be tough.
Well, take a peek at the NPSL Twitter feed if you want to check out the tables that we posted tomorrow after all the games. For now, the Risers are in preparation mode for next Tuesday. Thank you everybody who tuned in tonight to watch the Risers. I'm Justin Cartwright. I'm here with Isaac Bowers and our stream master Danny Robinson. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a great night.